SQL interview questions and answers 66 to 70. Question number 66. What are query types in a database? In a database, there are several types of queries that can be used to retrieve or modify data. Here are some of the most common types of database queries. Number 1. Select query, used to retrieve data from one or more tables in a database. Insert query, used to add new data to a table in a database. Update query, used to modify existing data in a table in a database. Delete query, used to remove data from a table in a database. Join query, used to combine data from two or more tables based on a related column. Subquery, a query that is nested inside another query and is used to retrieve data for further processing. Aggregate query, used to perform calculation on a set of data, such as finding the average or sum of a group of numbers. Union query, used to combine the result of two or more select queries into a single result set. These are just a few examples of types of queries that can be used in database. The specific types and syntax of queries may vary depending on database management system being used. Question number 67. What is a join in SQL Server? In SQL Server, a join is a method used to combine data from two or more tables based on a related column between them. The join operation retrieves data from tables and return a new result set that combine the matching data from the tables based on the specified criteria. There are several types of joins in SQL Server, including 1. Inner join returns only the rows from both the tables that match based on the specified condition. Left join returns all the rows from the left table and matching rows from the right table. If there are no matching rows in the right table, the result will contain null values. Right join returns all the rows from the right table and matching rows from the left table. If there are no matching rows in left table, the result will contain null values. Full outer join returns all the rows from both tables, including the unmatched rows from each table. Unmatched rows are also returned in full outer join. Cross join returns the Cartesian product of two tables, meaning it combines every row from the first table with every row from the second table. To perform a join in SQL Server, you typically use the join keyword and specify the table to be joined as well as the join condition using the on keyword. For example, select asterisk, that's all, select all from table 1, join table 2 on table 1 dot column is equal to table 2 dot column. This statement to join table 1 would join table 1 and table 2 based on the matching values in column and return all the columns from both tables for the matching rows. What are different types of joins in SQL Server? Question number 68. In SQL Server, there are 4 different types of joins. Number 1, inner join. This is a most commonly used join type in which only the rows that have matching values in both tables can be returned. Left outer join type return all the rows from the left table and matching rows from the right table. If there are no matching rows in the right table, then the result will have null values for those columns. Right outer join. This join type returns all the rows from the right table and matching rows from the left table. If there are no matching rows in the left table, then the result will have null values for those columns. Pull outer join. This join returns all the rows from both tables. If there are no matching rows in either table, then the result will have null values for those columns. Question number 16. What is self-join? Self-join is a type of join in SQL where a table is joined with itself. In other words, it is a way to combine rows from the same table based on a related column between them. Self-join can be used when we have a table with a hierarchical structure or when we need to compare the data within the same table. To perform a self-join, we use an alias for the table join it with itself using the join criteria. The alias is used to differentiate between the two instances of the same table. For example, consider a table named employees with columns employee underscore id and manager underscore. The manager underscore id column holds the employee underscore id of manager of each employee. To find the name of each employee along with the name of their manager, we use self join as follows. Select e.employee underscore name M dot employee underscore name as manager underscore name from employees E. Join employees M on E dot manager underscore ID M dot employees underscore. In this example, the employees table is joined with itself using manager underscore ID column as the join condition. The resulting table will have columns employee underscore name and manager underscore name, where manager underscore name is the name of the employee manager obtained from self join. Question number 70. What is cross join? Cross join, also known as Cartesian product, is a type of join in SQL that returns the combination of all the rows from two or more tables, where each row from one table is combined with all the rows from another table. It produces a result set which is the product of number of rows in each table. The syntax for cross join is select column 1 column from table 1, cross join table 2. For example, if we have two tables A and B with two columns each, we can perform a cross join between them to get a result set with all possible combination of their rows. Table A, A1, A2, table B, B1, B2, and this are data. The cross join A of B would be select all from A cross join B. So A, B, B1, A. Would result in this A1, A2, B1, B2. In the above result set, each row of table A is combined with all the rows of B, resulting in total of 4 rows, 2x2 matrix we would get.